Good evening, Nigeria. Thank you, Asana join me. Welcome to Updated Precious. It always give me sweet belly. It always jollificates my mind to bring on a matter that really hot for inside Nigeria. Welcome to the show where we start to bring on the updates for things that happen for inside Nigeria. My name is Precious Enyi, and welcome to the show. Now, maybe your minister for information, if you like to call me that. It's always a great pleasure to bring you matter them where they happen for inside Nigeria. Sharply to read plenty where it be so good look eye inside. Sharp, sharp, sharp. I'm not going to begin to dissect them one at a time. Did Datti Baba-Ahmed say something? Of course, he did say something. And then he talked something about the election. He said, waiting, 2027, if not be because of two people, Peter be one and one more person, I for say make a contest. But as it stand now, I support Southern presidency because the ADC be like say they do mini more. They never still clear themselves onto the person or the place where they say they won't carry their candidacy go. And they suppose they clear ahead of time. He talked plenty things, so but more bad break there. And the former chairman of IPAC Inter Party Advisory Council don't talk. Say, come ADC. Now only one candidate, one like this now, and I need to win Tinubu, and that person in name na Peter, the son of Obi. Now the only the person one I need to win Tinubu. If I don't know what they do, I'm not gonna check out well. Did I tell you? Whoop, Nyesom Wike, oh, he dey inside the news as he be like this. So they don't they drag and like I pass my neighbor generator. Say as a matter of fact, say in they loot the land them for inside Abuja to carry fund Tinubu 2027 campaign. And people will not say, excuse me, that's an insult to the president. Are you saying that Tinubu cannot fund his own election? Did he need a wicket to help him loot for him to win the 2023 election? So why are you people saying that? Why are you people saying that? That's the matter where we go talk about. Say yes, some wicket they loot Abuja land to use fund Tinubu 2027 campaign. That now one of the matter where we say they grant. But I make will enter inside of that as if that one never end. Adamu Garba don't they talk, they say, hey, calm down, God president do. We want to tell you something because it be like say that sycophants they just tickle you and then just put your body. They just tickle you for ear, you go to sit, they tell you what you like to hear. But meanwhile, things they go bad. They tickle you with lies as things they fall apart for the country. Then they tell you the truth or God president. Tell those people that around you. May they tell you the truth on waiting they happen. Man, then they look for people where they tell you only waiting you won't hear again. That one ain't no go work. That's now waiting if say then don't tell or Tinubu. That is and then ADC don't shout, say, hey, come, Oga, you rebase, oh, you know rebase, oh, what's it happen? Nigerians no go chop GDP. He said, what's happened to GDP? GDP increase, but not GDP will go chop, not be GDP will go chop. Now Tinubu rebase, he said make Tinubu rebase hunger, rebase insecurity, rebase poverty. Who they talk this one? Now ADC 9 they talk up. And then Datti Baba-Ahmed I tell her earlier, then you don't talk, say, I want a southerner to remain as president in 2027. Now waiting in talk. And Chibika mentioned today it was a fun fair because why? Oga Chibika land for inside Rebase State today where he say he officially launched and welcome himself to ADC party today. No be small fun fair. Chibika don't fire that. He said waiting. Say the era of rewriting election results for Rebase State. He don't go. Say they no go do them again. How he go take change am? He say Nigerians will die if Tinubu gets second term. So say no need to let them come. Why you go to talk like this, Mr. Chibika? What is going on? Then Rep moves to stop political office holders from using private hospitals and schools. Political office holders and families, and for finish them now, say they're not going to use private hospitals and schools. Well, make they go for to go talk about this matter. Meanwhile, Labour Party don't counter Governor Kwebolo as CSOs obedience. They fume over Peter Obi's ban from Edo State. That matter still they get. Like say this matter, it go long, well. I can't renounce my history for smaller skin like ADC. Who they talk this on? Sule Lamido. You call coalition, but the way be say you believe in. Call they call on smaller skin. Why are you like this, Oga? 2027, PDP founding fathers demand Southern presidency and transparent convention. That's now waiting they talk about. And then we'll move to other matter. Then we be say day grant. APC senators rise to 70 as 4 PDP lawmakers defect to APC. Well, all this matter and more now ABC will get to bring on at this evening. Welcome to the show. It always sweet my belly to bring on a matter that really hot for inside Nigeria. My name is Precious Inye. And joining me in the studio this evening now, Mr. Femi Emmanuel. Mr. Femi, thank you. Oh, it been there. I've been seeing Femi for backyard here. Oh. You be like, say the network don't put them out again. Oh, okay. Mr. Femi Emmanuel could join us hopefully for inside the because he just the for our backyard here. Just na. He's supposed to come join us, make it put mouth for talk for waiting they happen for inside the show. Ouch! I don't know say network don't come out. Oh, okay, but he will come back again, come join us. But then let's get straight to the conversation. Oops. I wish say Oga Femi go there, make it put mouth for this one. No. All right. So let's make we start with waiting Datti Baba-Ahmed talk. If we're good, make we start with waiting Datti Baba-Ahmed talk because we go use that one progress before we enter inside wiki on. I tell on I say Datti Baba-Ahmed talk say for 2027 say wetin he wants na southern candidacy because say na the only thing we go fit calm the mind and soothe the nerves of people. So Datti Baba-Ahmed, a Labour Party presidential running mate for the 2023 election, he don't draw in weight or throw in weight behind a southern presidency come 2027. He said Mr. Baba-Ahmed, however, revealed that he had not come to terms with the African Democratic Congress coalition recently adopted by key opposition figures, including P2B. So like, that is, say, he never understand what ADC they do. ADC, what are you people doing? Like, you don't understand what they up to yet. Say, in they yet to understand what they say the ADC they do yet. Because what they do yet, it never clear for an eye well, and they never it never still pure as to waiting the ADC they do. That now waiting and talk. And then he talk more things as he talk for inside that conversation. But let me just check if my guest is here. I think my guest has joined me finally. Yes, okay. Yeah. Joining me now, Mr. Emmanuel. Thank you so much, Mr. Femi Emmanuel, for joining us. I don't know whether your network will let you hear us. Mr. Femi, you there? Mr. Femi Emmanuel, you there? Oops, okay, we could just look whether network will let them hear us final, because this is our village people. Anytime where they bring us, village people could just come back right on. Mr. Femi Emmanuel, can you hear us? Can you hear us, please? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay. Well, let's see. I do hope that he can get to hear us later on, but let's just get straight to what Datti Baba-Ahmed was saying. So he can't talk more. Mr. Obi and several other prominent politicians are seeking for top president, to topple President Bola Tinubu's administration. Now, for inside interview, what he get for inside Arise Television, he talk plenty since Mr. Baba-Ahmed, he can't talk, say he could not provide much information about the ideology and philosophy of the coalition. Say, as he be like this, say he don't understand the ideology and philosophy of coalition because he don't know where did they go like that. He said, quite frankly, I'm still trying to understand the ADC. The politician said ADC was recently touted by the coalition as the party adopted. So I can't tell you much about the coalition or the coalition party because I'm still overwhelmed with efforts to re-energize and refocus my Labour Party. That's what he talk. He call her my Labour Party, like my baby. Now, quite frankly, that's what he talk. He said the Labour Party chieftain also said, however, that he advised Nigerians to against believing in the ruling APC, stating the party had failed woefully. His words, he says, what of wisdom or advice, never believe whatever APC says. That's not one thing they tell us. So no matter how I look at, think about words of wisdom or advice, no believe anything what APC telling us. Why? You can't say, I have no objections as I welcome to power to still remain in the South. That's why, if you recall, I aspire to the presidency in 2019. And in 2023, I served as running mate to Peter Obi. Before then, I had tried to contest the governorship position in Kaduna and I quit. So say for now, he no get any ambition. He not say, Matabi not they go around. Say, well, this one with that Baba made they do like this. You want to do in Deba. What, where do you belong? Do you belong to everybody or to nobody? Which side you did? Which side of the divide? Where you say you did, truly. But we could go hear some things where you be saying talk for that interview yesterday night for Arise Television. Make you hear them.
Priorities are completely misplaced. When you have 100 people protesting, police don't even have to come out. When you have 1,000 people protesting, they will be arrested. If you have 10,000 gunshots, water cannons, and arrests. If you have 100,000 people, they begin to look for the leaders to negotiate and make some transfers to them. When 1 million people protest, a helicopter flies out of the villa, or some cars smartly drive out through tunnels of the villa. Now, we still don't have our priorities right. And when I say democracy, constitutional democracy belongs to the people who have earned their freedoms. democracy is for the United States of America. They fought, they drove away the British hundreds of years ago, War of Independence and all those. And in France, you know their history and all those. We Nigerians, Muslims, Christians, Northerners, Southerners, have to all understand what democracy is. Even out, clean out religion and ethnicity and make it our private things. And it is civic matters that democracy is about. We have to stop talking about Northwest, South-South, South-Central, Southeast, and all these regions. Talk about social strata, the middle class, if it exists, system. The classes, talk about them. How will they vote? Talk about labor, TUC, talk about security personnel, talk about farmers, talk about traders, importers. Well, those are the geopolitical zones that we should be talking about.
That Datti Baba-Ahmed talk, you know, they talk about say Nigerians, they be like, so I don't get liver to question on our politicians them. Say, you know, politics the way it take be in a people, not something way be say constitutional democracy at the hand of the people 9 days. So if people talk say they want time like this, now so it's supposed to be. So if for instance, out of the 230 million Nigerians, only 1 million come out, come protest for Nigeria, say by force, on I go see say the change the one I want. I go get, and people come and say, okay, but make we hear more of waiting and get to talk, especially as it get to do with that election matter. Go here.
Priorities are completely misplaced. When you have 100 people protesting, police don't even have to come out. Some people speak when you have fears. 1,000. It is not true. I never said that. There is electronic evidence of the entire procession. I didn't say that.
No, nobody said you said that at that meeting.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I mean, you're a pretty smart guy politically. I doubt if you'd go there and say that. But is that something that you're thinking about?
Look at my trajectory. And I've said this repeatedly. That he in 2019, I aspired for the presidency and I lost, together with 11 others. And during that contest, I felt so honored by a certain act which very few people, or probably no one recognized, is that there wasn't a single aspirant north of River Niger and Benue in that. This was a very good message. This was a very clear message. They decided to respect. Peter Obi, even during our campaigns, I was saying it, and Wikis and others. It's not that they didn't have the resources or the experience or the people to contest in 2019. They decided to wait it out. And I felt if my Nigerian brothers showed me this level of respect, the least I could do when it came to 2023, after the disappointment of the 8 years APC, was let a southerner come. Right. And I religiously supported Peter Obi, like I would do again. Right. So in 2027, unless if certain two people that I have tremendous respect for decide not to take it, and God Almighty in His infinite mercy keeps keeping it, dropping it for me, except if that happens, I can tell you Peter Obi for sure because he's in the game, he contested before. Yes, I'm with him, I'll support him. If he doesn't, or another person that I won't call his name from the south, they don't. Unless if certain two people that I have tremendous respect for decide not to take it, and God Almighty in His infinite mercy keeps keeping it, dropping it for me, except if that happens, I can tell you Peter Obi for sure because he's in the game, he contested before. Yes, I'm with him, I'll support him. If he doesn't, or another person that I won't call his name from the south, they don't. Otherwise, I'm not ambitious.
Right.
My key ambition, stop the killings, stop the stealing, stop the slide.
Right, you don't hear him as he be say Datti Baba-Ahmed TikTok so when I don't hear within in talk, make a look what I go fit reach my guest sharply so that he go fit put mouth for inside the matter. It's very unfortunate say network get to treat us like this. It is very heartbreaking. Say most times when he say we go out of our way to bring guests and network no go fit let us to fit get a good conversation. even though say let's see if we can have our guests jumping on the conversation and react to it very quickly. But then let's also go straight to what Wiki this gist about Wiki. Here's on Wiki very very quickly. Okay, so I think I have our guest join us already. Hello, good evening, Mr. Femi.
Yeah, good evening. Sorry, the network was really
Now
misbehaving.
wow, Osumio, Ipemio, why they do why the thing they worry us like this now?
You too pay me, not be small. My
Hell,
sister.
hell.
How you doing now? I dey enjoy your program.
Oh, stop it. I like it. I suppose they fine, but this network not going to make me they fine too much like that.
Honestly, the thing they vex me. I don't try everything what I feel do. The thing just they mess me up. Seriously.
Thank you. But make we look what I will maintain. I'm like this now, sharply. But then make I go straight to one accusation where they don't somehow on top Wike head. I know say no be the first time they hear say then talk say Wike don't siphon land, they carry land. In fact, name come out over the weekend we carry names of mostly River State of Ikwere indigenous names, over about 5, 7, or 10 names where they say Wike give land, him and his associates. Most of the land, then they change them to them. You understand? And you also remember the issue of how many thousand square meters of land from two sons we be say blow up that time. Now, Timmy Frank will be former deputy spokesperson of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. He don't accuse them again, say in the gbab land from the federal capital territory. Say in the abuse in office because in the carry land allocate to family members in cronies and political associates just because of say he won't use and help fund President Bola Ahmed Tinubu re-election for 2027. And I waiting make President Tinubu no fee stop am. Say unless Tinubu no go talk, say he never hear all this accusation when they summer for his head. Why he no fee stop am make he get some decorum? Because even staff of FCT then done the complaint. Not so that then leak some of those things in that time. Now, Mr. Tinubu said Mr. Tinubu is also still in the first 4 years of his administration and had not officially declared his interest. But everybody for him party done then does and say, oh, na him go, na him go. When people come they talk, say this one way be say to me, Frank, they talk like this. It means say if Tinubu won't fund the election before, he no go fund that. For 2023, did he need a week to siphon land to help him fund it? And then on the other hand, why he be say the president they quiet over this big accusation on top of Wike head? Not be the first, second, third, or fourth time where they somebody accused. Why president they quiet about him? That time listen people they talk. So I go like
my opinion. My opinion is say I like as people dey vex say anything where they see say no pure. People they shout. As we see now, even civil servants they leak all the documents. They should say people know waiting bad. And it good as then they identify waiting bad. People they
talk about them. So now see something, say something, 9 then day.
Yeah, exactly. Now they do. So the only thing I want make Nigerians when they do is say you get NGOs where fit take up these things. Because you get if document dey true. For instance, I know newspapers where they pick all these things. They're supposed not just stop at that level because our politicians don't wise. If they believe say Nigerians we get selective amnesia, within the cause selective amnesia, we say the only things we won't remember now we dey remember. If they shook money for people hand, the thing we they won't forget, people go forget. But if you don't want make people forget, we be say we want scapegoats. And we say it no dey enough to just shout about that. Them we be saying the NGOs will be take legal step about this thing. Make them no sit down put. Make them say put leg for inside the same trouser.
Okay.
Make this thing go legal. Yes. So now when things come go legal, now we feel on you see say other major Nigerians we know be stakeholders, we be ordinary Nigerians who come they put mouth. Then we feel put mouth, say make we know where the thing go head. But as the day like this, we be saying now only on top say they just the big documents. You know, it's difficult to trust anybody. And the life of social media we did. Anybody feel do anything, we be say just to tarnish person image.
So you feel say the fact say documents leak and this matter they leak no day enough for the president to don't put eye inside. Now wait till you talk.
Wait till the talk, you see, I expect say make no day enough to expect say make presidency shook mouth because of hearsay. You know, say I go give you good days.
No, but apart from hearsay, documents leak now. That documents will leak. They like original documents.
When presidency sack, you know, say when presidency sack, what's the name of this woman with the minister?
Better I do.
You remember the better edu?
Yes, I remember.
The case now. Yeah, he passed only say the leaked document that time. No be just say media the leaked document or people the leaked document. He get key people who be say those things, those way signed, we they deny say no be them signed. You know say you don't pass normal hearsay or say document leak for media. People they ask question and those who be say the fourth destinations come they come out clear say no be them sign up. Now he make presidency come take steps. So me since you say that precedence day, now he make me the talk say on top leaking of documents alone, if you no make presidency
but it did
take any step. Not be onto
okay.
Not be onto the election money alone. Because the 2023 election, all of us go say even on top as a scarcity day for money and all the things they still do. Those who want bribe, they still
bribe. Okay, so make a quickly read part. Make a quickly read part of the excerpt of that conversation or that accusation with Mick Frank. Samara, he say the continued silence of President Tinubu in the face of these weighty allegations is both troubling and unacceptable. If these actions by the FCT minister go unchecked, they will tarnish the president's image and administration. What does this silence say about your government, Mr. President? And the question they ask him, are you by omission or commission endorsing these corrupt practices to build patronage and raise funds for the 2027 elections? Mr. Frank, now wait till they ask him. So you not think say, and not be him be the first person we don't talk. People don't talk plenty. In fact, that time when that first document leak, even some CSOs jump on top and come they ask President Tinubu to probe am. Even set up self, you don't forget. People don't even talk, so make them withdraw Wike self. So just like wetin you dey talk, a lot of people don't ask on top wetin you dey talk. But why president never take any action? That's my question when people they ask. Why is it difficult to take an action?
Make I can't explain it to you. Although me I no be presidency spokesperson,
but what do you think?
I just dey talk my own opinion. Yeah. For instance, now if Tini Frank we talk Syrup, we talk there's another organization.
Then plenty. They don't do different ones. We talk.
I even want to remember something times. I don't remember the name of the paper. We be saying that them leak the documents. That them be first to leak the document. Now the thing where still why I agree with Nigerians saying presidency is supposed to take some steps. But on another hand, it gonna be like saying if I don't like Shetima, or I believe say or people from one area say Shetima don't they overdo. If you can just arrange some kind documents or some kind things with say AI they do plenty things now, but for this one you get videos so you say they go play your picture.
But this one where they talk, say for people go on talk, say if you talk like this, it be like say we want the politically correct. You go follow people antecedents. Remember, say this same governor, he was the governor of Rivers State. And people also accuse him of the same thing for Rivers State, of siphoning lands of people for Rivers State and using it for turning it to personal properties, including where in building house, including where in building hypertech city for Port Harcourt. Remember now, where people of a certain area where they call Uginimba talk saying that their market, their daily market, he break them down, scatter the market, use and build in shopping mall and all of that. So as a president, he supposed don't know this antecedents or hear about this antecedents about the person we employ. Are you saying that those factors alone no they enough for the president to just hinge on to say, okay, make I even put mouth inside this talk? Because according to Timmy Frank, make I just quickly read. In talk say, Mr. President, let me remind you that a former Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management, Better Idu's case, was not as serious and grievous as compared to what Wike is doing or have done. Yet you suspended and sacked her. So why is Wike's case different despite the public expose? My question when you ask, you clearly show that you are either a beneficiary of Wike's land grabbing spree or an accomplice by your refusal to act in the face of public outcry against the haste. That's what you talk. So you see him?
Yeah, I see him. And I agree with that. In all fairness, I agree with that.
Okay.
But like I say, like I talked about earlier, I believe say you get some people will be say better you say white. You go need go check again.
Whether not truly na white. Before you agree say na white.
So Now, number two again, we say you get plenty big men. We say we don't step on their toes
for FCT.
PDP success in withdraw
their land.
Even withdraw their land. Yeah, because they don't pay ground rent.
Yes. Oh, it be like senator don't follow us come here.
I believe say, I believe say the presidency they do skeptical, but nonetheless, I believe say the presidency suppose just say anybody will get evidence. Say so thing. Easy to just suspend them when any legal backing no day. I don't feel like for you. I don't forget that woman we can collect in land because bring grant land for 32 years. Which they vibrate, they talk, they carry soldiers, they want overshoot. So you get pencil legs when the guy don't match. So you can't make them look like saying all them people won't get back at that. But the truth is say if not true, say we get into land grabbing. Me, I know say it's very important to make the presidency say something.
Because what people they look and say, even the president never even talk saying one make sure Tinubu get all the land for Abuja. Why Wike go be the person where they without anything, without fear, they make sure say in the hand. That's not what people they talk.
And say even for all of these documents where they don't dig, nobody where they related to president, they don't be inside though.
Only Wike and the people. Yes. Only Wike and the people.
So we are just believe say the way forward. You say it's not enough to just identify problem. Make we Nigerians, make people like Tim Frank, make people where they don't step on their toes, we then gather together, come take up the issue legally. So that it go easy. Maybe they take whole presidency, maybe they say PG out.
Okay. All right.
All
right. So when I said I like the way they sweet this PG. They sweet me well. Thank you. Thank you. All right, make we enter inside another matter. Now, former lawmaker and chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, still Adamu Garba, you know him now. I know saying your friend. Adamu Garba, advise President Bola Tinubu not to make it say make it no they deceived by people will be sycophants way there around them. It can't they lament, say things don't be easy for Nigerians at all. Oh. Whether GDP go up, it come down and anything. Say make it they listen to people because it hard for an average Nigerian. It hard well. As a matter of fact, it be like so many people when they wake up for morning, they need to no get idea of what they go chop that day. Now, by the grace of God, then people they survive. Now, Adamu Garba talked this one for inside interview. We say the air for Channel Television yesterday, Tuesday. He also say things no day well with the ruling party. Say the APC, be like say they get their own wahala what they face. In fact, quoting him, he say, "I believe there are a lot of sycophants around the president. People are telling him what they are okay, that they are okay, that things are okay. Things are not okay, Mr. President." That's how Adamu talk. The politician said members of the African Democratic Congress, All Democratic Congress, African Democratic Congress Coalition, that's the ADC coalition, we are determined to capitalize on the weakness of the ruling party, urging the APC to buckle down ahead of 2027. Now, quoting him, he said, the ADC coalition hope for our loss. And that is why we need to be serious. The APC chieftain said that that is the more reason why we need to be very, very serious and sincere with ourselves and make sure that the leaders of the party are determined or is somebody that is truthful and capable of listening to the criticisms of people and accepting the facts without any flattery, without any psychophancy. This is a part of what he say he talk. I would like to get your reaction to him. Now, Adamu Garba not be the first person we don't talk, say the president they surrendered by sycophants, so they tell him only waiting in one here. Not be the second, not be the third. They don't talk and place. In fact, part of what talking say it's a lie from the pit of hell to claim the North is ganging up against Tinubu. APC National Secretary Ajibola Bashiru also affirmed to that one, saying, "I said not in the gang up, saying I just people will be say they vex as things they go and then they join coalition." But make I take your reaction, sir.
The truth be say, Adamu na my friend, so Adamu na my
It be like say I get spiritual eye where I take no. Now I make a talk and say na your friend that year.
Adamu na my friend, but fairness, that's why I say I know I'm to the person we be saying serious, highly intellectual guy where he be to me. Another thing really vex me about many of my top friends, we say, now, as soon as they come for next week now, you go see, say, if they on top waiting talk this week now, they're going to call and come give them one appointment. You go come keep quiet. You know, they talk. I will give you an example. Barrister Ismail, my former national youth leader of ABC, now my friend, for like 3 months, in the shout. Now we don't give him a chairman of one ministry. Yeah, I don't keep quiet.
So they try to talk, say Adamu they only talk now because of say nothing don't enter in hand.
Even though what make me talk that one, we say, even though I go say facts, they in between waiting in the talk.
So facts they.
I don't. Yes, facts they now. But me, I don't learn to declare myself. Say, not be everybody really act like say they speak for the masses. They speak for the masses. Most of them, they just try identify say so that they could block them out, so that they could get one position. But aside that, the truth be say, make we interrogate waiting talk. Make we
interrogate and now make we leave the messenger. Make we leave the messenger. Look the message.
Truth they waiting talk. Lie no dey. The masses are suffering. Inflation they are where they affect food inflation and other things like that. So make it no come be too like say people when they surround the president make them feel like say everything is okay. So he good na good feedback. But the problem is say I believe say in the next 1 year they go come find way to sugarcoat plenty things wey be say price will fall. And Nigerians too they forget sorrow. They go forget everything we don't happen before. And you go see say as election dey near, the prices of things
go begin come down.
Yes.
So now the strategy where APC go bring be that to make sure say things come down small.
Exactly. So we believe say permanent solutions we supposed to look for. Permanent solutions.
But okay, go ahead.
The only way to permanent solutions na be say make all those way be alternative. People like them Peter Obi, people like them Atiku, make them dey talk alternative policies.
But they talk alternative policies now. You mean say you never hear any of these people talk alternative policies? They talk now.
No, they've been shouting only about the problem.
No, that's not true. I can tell you. Oh yeah, talk. Make I tell you back. What tell me?
Oh yeah, give me an example. I will listen.
Atiku and Obi don't talk so many times on the need to end profligacy and cost of governance. Peter Obi would never stop emphasizing that. Peter Obi also spoke on the need for empathy. Say how people go die. Do you know that till today, almost a week now after people die for Plateau State, the president in handlers, nobody don't open my talk say 27 people die for Plateau State. They are quiet about it. They've not said anything. And that's part of what Peter Obi keeps saying. That you must show that you have the people in mind by showing empathy. When you even talk and Datti Baba-Ahmed and say empathy is a relative thing, a personal thing. He don't talk that one. He don't talk example of where we go divert money to. He don't even talk, say the subsidy where they end. Say what thing they go do, say they for no end and like that. As then go come out the subsidy, they go do them in phases. First of all, you go resume office. Check first of all the records. Then how do you remove subsidy without prosecuting anybody or even probing people where be say put us on the problem of the subsidy? Nothing. They don't talk about that. Two of them don't talk about them like that. Make I give you more examples because he plenty. Oh yeah, talk your own. Make I hear.
Now, I enjoy the conversation.
Me, I enjoy it. I just wish they go fit join me inside studio. Make they talk and lie. You think they pay me? Say I not see you.
Honestly, pay me, but no worry, because it's next week.
All right.
We'll come studio live.
Thank you.
Next week we'll talk studio like that.
All right, okay.
Now, what thing are they talking about policies? I'll give a good instance. I have 3 videos during campaign. 3 videos during campaign where we say it will be talk say subsidy is going immediately. Now, Atiku talk say first day in office he go remove subsidy. The only person who don't talk say he go remove subsidy.
Not Shawari.
Kwakwaso.
And Shawari.
She already know they part of the big contenders.
Okay.
So now only I limit myself to the 4 big contenders
Okay.
in the last election.
Okay.
Yeah. Now we agree say subsidy don't go. One of the reasons why they talk say they know the talk alternative policies to see. Then they lament about something with steps where this government don't take. I'll give you a good instance. What thing I expect when we talk about me, I be analyst. So what thing I expect, take for instance, when we take food inflation, which will happen at the moment now. Food inflation is at 22.3%. Although was close to like 30%. But me, I expect say what thing they suppose they do be say, oh, like say now we dey in government, now ABCDE we for don't do so that food inflation will fall flat. But no, they are not giving you.
No, again, I'll say to you that I will also say to you again that is not true. I'm sorry to say. Even as little as Chibuike Amechi, sorry, not little. Oh, how can I call my former governor little? Forgive me, sir. Even as Chibuike Amechi did, himself don't talk about that inflation. Not be only saying they hungry. He say anytime we're insecure, they come now. They tell you. Maybe okay, I no one believe say now waiting there your mind making it they hear the alternative. You know good though. You know good. Because they get fair to them now. Because me I be person where be say I dey chop and eat Nigerian news every day. So you don't get as you tell me anything about Nigerian news where be say I no go feel remember. Even Amechi talk and say when him be governor, anytime when insecurity don't dey. He go don't talk say be like say economy tight money no dey. He go tell your accountant say, oh yeah, make sure say you pay contractors, do this, mobilize, put money in the economy because if money dey around, go round, people get jobs, things dey happen, insecurity go reduce. That's na wetin Chibuike Amechi talk. Do you know the level of insecurity in Nigeria? Do you have an idea? Let me tell you the truth. Even NSA, no about to talk and say, waiting with the here and just 20% of the stories when they happen. It never reach 80%. You can imagine the other things that happen. Do you know that organ harvesting, kidnapping, and all that now an industry of their own right now? And these things they thrive inside this administration. I don't want to talk about the activities of Fulani headsmen or Fulani militia rather, where they don't turn to farmer headers clashes. Where don't make food security day bad because I get people where they call me. I get people from every corner of Nigeria. Where don't talk say places like Benue and Plateau State. Say people know they go farm again, no. Because 15% of people when they go their farm, they come back alive. You hear them? Now, these people are people will be saying they hold our food for our country. If 15% of them go, no come back again, how many people go farm? Do you understand? These are the questions then. And they come. P2B on your own, don't talk them several times. Say the one way we'll go. If I say Nigeria get too many arable land, I say the north, the vast land in the north, now be the real gold where Nigeria gets. Because say it go boost agricultural sector mad. And say if we pay attention, say if we enter government, the first thing he go do now to pay attention to the north to make sure say agricultural industry thrive for inside the north. I'm not using word directly, I just summarize them. You understand? And how does he do that? Or how will he do that? So first of all, curb the insecurity. What be the real thing where they cause insecurity? Why it be like say people where they government to know even be sincere about all the things where they happen for the insecurity? The other day, somebody can't tell me inside this show how in brother and a soldier where be say die for inside war front. When they hear say brother die, army announce say na only 2 soldiers die. When they go to claim the brother body, now you find out say 57 soldiers 9 die. 57. You don't hear when soldiers they complain up to time. How it be say they give them substandard equipment. Say this military, even for House of Rep now and Senate, you don't watch them now. They talk say even the Boko Haram people they carry sophisticated weapon past them. Say it be like say they risk their life. Just yesterday, a report come out about the Oga in charge of procurement for army. How it be say they divert army money where they mean for the welfare of army officers and to procure things for army people. If they divert them, if they carry and buy properties for US and other countries. These kind of things, and President no go fit talk say you never hear them because he's supposed to get the briefing for all these issues. How are we covering it? So to say that a Peter Obi or in talking about Atiku Abubakar said it. He had said that when insecurity started, that Boko Haram almost started when him and Obasanjo dey power. And say, you know, reach 2 weeks, they correct them. In not reach 2 weeks. See Obasanjo collapse. And they brought out the minds and they fought it instantly. That if government wants to fight these things and they are sincere about it, that they will succeed. So why are you saying that they've not put out any roadmap to correcting it? It is unfair now, sir. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh yeah. So can I talk now?
Yes, go ahead and talk.
Okay, good. Now I love your analysis. In all fairness. Now the truth is, the best way to judge what a person could do, and the antecedents of what he do when he in government.
Okay.
Waiting it will be do about Azuku SARS. Youth,
Okuzo SARS.
Hold on. You know I listen to you now.
I say now Okuzo SARS. I they help you correct the name now. No verse. Okuzo.
Okay, thank you.
SARS.
That's number one. Number two, when Obasanjo regime, and they will kill Yusuf, will be the main implementer of this
Boko Haram
issue. Yeah, and after then, I know these things come spread. Now, even aside that time, they never get partnership with ISIS. They never get internationally sponsored. That no mean say they say they overhype the ability of Boko Haram or the insecurity in Nigeria. But the truth is, say, as plenty things happen for Libya, weapons they enter, but we must look for solution.
Where the weapons they from enter?
We must look for solution.
Where the weapons they from enter? That's not the question where people go they ask. How can weapons enter under your watch?
True. And the sad part for all of these things, you know, say, say, Jonathan supposed to stop this insecurity, but US block them selling weapons to him.
Even without US selling weapons to him, he blocked it. He fought insecurity, the North started shouting. The North, including Buhari, we on a vote for, talk, say they don't they kill the North. Oh. I have evidences of those statements. Remember now, they talk and say they don't they kill the North. Oh, that an attack on Boko Haram is an attack on the North. Do you remember that statement?
Exactly.
Good.
I agree with you.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, the major problem we believe say all other things we Nigerians go through, sit down on top, and religion and religion. Because religion, if as Obi gets good intention, so there is no way anything will be more implement as gas insecurity. Provide you will see many people will push these things, will do, they will go jail. Then you will see people from the region come together, come they against. They did it to Jonathan. They will come against you like say you attack.
So now waiting, are you trying to say that that's the reason why the president is not fighting corruption? Because you know what made them day against them? Because people they accuse them say, they silent about corruption.
On two things. And those all are problems of religion and religion.
Okay. Oh wow.
Yes, I just explained. Yes, I just explained the religion
and religion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think give you plenty instances. It happen for the south too. Let me say that only north. Let me say if you see someone who is good from the north, if you want to pick up somebody from south, we will see and you will see people from the area talk say, hey, now because they are working, because they know belong. So until we come out region issues, it will be difficult to solve security problem. Then you see the religion issue where God.
That one was fast. Now that one was fast.
I don't feel like that one was fast. It was. You go see any attempt to kill people when they say they're terrorists. Some Muslims feel rise of saying religious cleansing. And they do. They will tell you say that.
But why you go allow people wait there for your religion or where identify with your religion to do bad things, to kill others?
That's the problem. So until all of us agree, say whether you be do bad thing, either it belongs to my religion or it belongs to my religion, make them carry the person. Make them keep the person or make them carry them. If we never agree together as a nation on religion or religion, because see people will take up the paint things. People will take up the judge competence. However, the way forward, I believe say you don't reach time to say if at the moment, because this present government still gets 2 more years. Now
and they get a lot of time. For me, I feel say they get plenty time.
Yes, exactly. So me, I believe say by end or middle of 2026, when we won't make new decisions, if many of the problems no dey solve as e be, na any one of us go dey talk about now it's time to get an alternative. So at the moment, the major solution I believe is say the president suppose don comot some of these service chiefs. Service chief, yes, service chief wey be say you are then when the CDS relocated to Benue, still within 3 days they don do another massacre. Okay, wetin come be the importance? But when people hold position and there's no repercussion for them not implementing whatever treaty you put in their charge, they will just allow people to die like fowl. So me I believe say until this, at least the little time wey dem get, if they no take strict decisions about service chiefs, I don't believe say insecurity fit end. If they no take decisions about buying more weapons, I don't believe say insecurity fit end. If they no take decisions about the remunerations for our soldiers, how you go wan carry weapon go fight and then they owe you money? But because say they don't sign undertaking, they no fit protest, talk say then they hold them. Many of them, they hold them, but they don't fit talk. You know, say they don't be civilians like us, when you open our mouth, talk something. I don't know if you deal with me.
I know. I deal with you very well. I dey hear you. I dey listen now.
So my opinion is say if after all this, like some of us they clamor for, they still get, if irrespective of how much we talk, they still get the remaining 4 years till end of 2026. So after 2026, then we begin to next election, we know say they don't do anything, then we vote them out.
All right.
Nobody will them want power with. And nobody feel claim say he go rule us forever. If you don't offer solution to our problems,
at the end of the day, whether it be from different religion or the same market, all of us they go. That be the worst part of that conversation, exactly. Because all of us they go the same market.
They sell less from
lie.
Because you come from somewhere like that.
All right, so make I go to another matter we get to still they get to do with President Bola Tinubu, because now ADC don't carry the wahala come this time around. Not be me, because the African Democratic Congress they don't lambast President Bola Tinubu government for in what they call cynical celebration of Nigeria's rebased gross domestic product. Say they just rebase GDP and they come they talk say, oh, GDP don't rise, it don't rise. Say what they happy for? Say why Nigerians still they hungry and poverty still everywhere. Okay, tell me how that GDP use affect in one way, little positively in the lives of people. It don't reduce the price of drugs on market for pharmacy. It don't reduce the price of things where be say they buy. It even reduce transport fare. Now, for inside statement where be say they released yesterday, and person will sign up, of course, now their talk person, Bolaji Abdullahi, ADC described the rebased economy as a cynical public relations stunt disguised as economic progress. He pointed out that the Tinubu-led government can't rebase hunger because Nigerians cannot eat GDP. So whether it go fit rebase hunger because GDP grow, no grow. Now GDP people go chop. Now economic growth is not about dressed up numbers that make the government look good. Economic growth means nothing if it leaves the majority of the people behind and is not felt on the dining table and in the marketplace. Now, remember, say, for I think the second or third month consecutively now, the inflation rates don't come down. And people, they talk, say, every economist who I know they talk, say, that inflation rate will come down by the NBS. Say, na wash. Because of, say, all the indices were supposed to help the inflation rate come down. No day applicable. What in government do? Now to just use style the dress and make it just dey like say on a 1 year say inflation come down and be and make it come down so that World Bank, IMF go think say we dey do well. Because if you look how they use measure inflation, when you look at the things and way be say they accessible to the majority of Nigerians, in what way have they reduced within the last 3 months? No Nigerian don't talk say don't reduce. So how you go talk say inflation from 30-something% go reach 22%, and then Nigerians don't feel the impact? Most economists they of the opinion say it no dey possible say inflation go fit come down like that in 2 figures, make Nigerians don't feel the impact. So wetin this government they do now just PR that they do. Say because President Bola Tinubu sabi use PR well, so it be like saying at that level now idea. Now wetin it be say ADC don that please am. Make I hear your response.
Well, me, I sabi economy.
Very well.
Seriously. Now, very well. Now, in fact, now one of my
now your field of study. Okay.
Yeah. Now, so waiting I like as ADC dey do, and I don't go lie for you because
they not do reach APC for 2013-14. No, APC do pass like that too. They never serious reach self.
That's true. But at least, unlike the last 2 years, we see we don't get anybody with the release statements, with the pressure
government.
Party, just be like saying anything we do, Nigerians will accept that. So me, I like as ADC form and they put out statements, they criticize anything we government do. Now, for economics, we get macroeconomics and we get
microeconomics, yes.
Yeah, and then we get monetary policy and we get fiscal policy. Now, the challenge, I know the challenge is say the monetary policy and the fiscal policy will be aligned. The monetary from CBN they tighten. I need to give kudos to Cardoso. CBN tighten the area for monetary policy. But you see the other area,
fiscal
policy, no balance because there's too much politics.
So you agree, say that is the center executive, they play politics. I dey hear you. I said that means you agree with ADC, say the center will be the executive, they play politics with the figures.
Yes. There's too much politics in fiscal policy. So that one are fact. Anybody who study economics will understand say that one are fact. Now, when we go on the macroeconomics, the thing where the CBN they do for the monetary policy, they help macroeconomics. Macroeconomics, now all of these things about GDP and all inflation, rebasing, all these things we say everybody interest rates.
Yes,
exactly. All of that now influence of monetary policy we can also do. And they affect the macroeconomics. But you see the part we suppose they affect the microeconomics. When we say now fiscal policy, when we say now lies, now politics, the other side. That make we the average Nigerians never feel that because the microeconomics that day-to-day running of we normal Nigerians. Now you say for macroeconomics, you see many companies they declare profits for Nigerian stock exchange. If you see because say now macroeconomics really them can also they do with monetary policy. It balance for that side. But you see fiscal policy, we're supposed to balance for micro. When we feel out, then the two politicize out. And if we don't tell ourselves the truth, people when no sit, realign, look at everything, tell themselves the truth. I don't feel like no matter how much they base, no matter how much they try put good people to talk, Nigerians will still vote them out. So to me, I believe say you need to make ADC. They do what they do, make them push them, make ADC too try make it be say like people like Professor Papatomi, where people trust for economics. People like Riwen Bismarck. He get big names when people if Nigerians they talk about all of these things, Nigerians will be reason out.
No, now you see this one now where you go talk. Make I quickly sharply answer you. Sharp. Now, Papatomi himself, as he talk away the pata prop up inside economics, right? Papatomi himself don't now. What he make him been told say won't form shadow government now. The shadow government just means say our government do A, make we self on our own. Show example of how that A for B. So this one now one smart idea way for really actually help President Bola Tinubu administration to straighten the effort of what they do. But guess what? The DSS drag and go court, clamp and down. Tell us they may not try that until today. So now what make people they talk say the President Bola Tinubu administration they like say they just won't do as they like without the feeling of how Nigerians they waiting Nigerians they feel or they suffer about the situation. Because how person go one, it's just like offering you free consultation. Now waiting the shadow government won't do. They're gonna do free consultation. If your minister of finance do something, they go come talk how the minister of finance will do and better, or the one way do way good and how he go do better. So that the minister of finance will learn from them, make it do better tomorrow. Do you understand me? But instead of them to allow make it do, that is why people think say the government they just clamp down on any dissenting voice instead of them to learn. Or to at least so now what's it make me part of it make me tell you say and when you say people never bring constructive criticism, I say no, not be true. Plenty people don't bring constructive criticism, but now whether the government don't give them the opportunity to even hear them out. So people like Patutomi we don't talk now, where DSS no agree. And we not see government talk, say no, leave him. People have the freedom to do what they want to do. So people they talk and say, of course, the DSS is acting on behalf of the president. Now waiting make them do that thing. So you they see him. Okay, you good as you talk that one. Oh yeah, okay. Oh. So and as you be like this now, will go be. Make we enter inside other issues we get to do with governance. He did the Tory way sweet me before I go for he did the abracadabra what happened today for inside River State. Chibike Amechi eventually finally launched himself for inside ADC today. And he did some things when he talk I go like make you put back inside. But before they make we enter inside House of Rep, where he say a bill for an act to prohibit public and civil servants, and civil servants from patronizing private schools and healthcare services and for related matters. It don't pass first reading at the House of Representatives. It did the time when it say bill like that been come out, say may they stop public office holders from going abroad, that is medical tourism. They clamp back down, they don't let them rise. Now, people now they talk, say this bill will come out now. They even it did the time we also hear of the bill will go stop politicians' children from schooling abroad or something like that. They also clamp them down. This one where this bill they come out now again. You sure say the thing go see the light of day, considering say our public institutions, whether school or healthcare, they in total shambles. Then they know say they no go. In fact, an example: the Senate president built a world-class hospital in his words in his state, Akwa Ibom State. But guess what? He not reach 3-4 weeks, so he be saying launch that hospital. He fall sick and abroad, he go collect treatment. So that means in world-class hospital, no fit treat him himself. Every now and then, would they spend billions of dollars yearly for inside Aso Rock Villa, billions of dollars for Aso Rock Clinic, and yet the president no fit collect treatment for Aso Rock Clinic. Invite self, if you head a maybe you could just also go abroad. You know, as they do, ministers the same thing. So waiting be the essence of all of that. So this bill, people they talk say, if for good though, but they go see the light of day, and be the question. I think I get your reaction. Hello, go ahead.
I don't go lie for you. I agree. Are you with me?
Yes, very well. I agree with you.
I agree with this. I agree with this bill. And the challenge I get is say I don't think say you go scale through second and third reading before they kill him.
So you know, so the thing go die. He go die premature death.
See the light of the day.
Yeah.
Because those ways supposed to pass out. You go mean see our senators and House of Reps them next step. They don't go one pass out.
So you feel saying that the same reason we make the no fee give us constitutional review.
The sad reality be say the excuse because me I don't as I see the bill I don't ask few of my friends with the Senate with the House of Reps say waiting be the likely scenarios we go play during plenary or when they say after they don't pass first and second reading they will give up to House committee.
Yes, you can't go into the committee level.
So if they reach that level where they give to House committee, then it would be excuse like say for Nigeria, if you pay for hospital, if you be big man, if you be cleaner, then you go and use video recording, post them for internet. Say Senate president, our hospital.
Even the hospital where we say President Buhari died, Nigerians they work there. No hospital where they go abroad where Nigerians don't go work or they work. So how about that? That one no follow. Those Nigerians no fit video record.
So you know say
that means now their responsibility too. Now their responsibility too to put. Now see their responsibility to put laws where go also hold people where expose those things accountable. Yes. So I'm not sure say that one now talk if we really ready to do the right thing. That one people go talk say that one no go feel matter.
I agree with you. Another issue we get, especially in our health sector, that brain drain. Brain drain because majorly, because of the poor remunerations, we take money to buy equipment. Government will buy equipment, but you see our first class graduates, they pray to Japa. I don't believe any of them they pray say be the government work. Because of if you compare how much the contemporaries they earn abroad compared to within the earn here. So most of them will experience brain drain. So the way forward, I be say make them increase their salaries. If they increase salaries for health workers, you go still see our best people go stay. And if best people stay, we be say every week, then e dey dey for media say successfully they do one kind surgery. Surgery wey be say na abroad only dem dey do am before. And then publicize am well say so hospital do am. You go see people wey get that condition, instead of make dem go abroad, dem go wan
Do am here.
because no way know how. Yeah. So, but if our best brains dey japa, e go dey difficult. And before we fit retain our best brains, they have to increase doctor's salary. And the funniest thing be say, no be only doctors sef, health workers generally, because no be only doctors dey do the work. You get all of them.
Yes, they're plenty. The lab scientists, the nurses.
Exactly. All of them, they're supposed to just feel loved. They're supposed not to see they believe say their reward will be bring them from earth.
May they begin enjoying from earth first of all, before they reach heaven.
They're not going to forget scissors for person they let. But one person when money no reach, when they think, when the pressure won't kill out, if they do surgery, he go forget sponsor for inside person they let. So remuneration is very, very important. Not only by saying that they buy equipment. Now if you say that, now if you say they buy those equipment, they don't go free use them. The place no go function. It will just be like glorified assembly plant. All the equipment they but people will use them.
You know they.
So and even if they increase the remuneration, they must publicize any successful surgery we they do. They must
so that people will get confidence, Abi.
Exactly. Then the government going to subsidize. The government subsidize. So for the month of August, in celebration of the successful surgery, this successful surgery, we are slashing 50% subsidy for people. You go see, say people go patronize. They go stay. Even all these big men say
they go there because guess what? Most of the hospitals where they go, including for India and Saudi Arabia, Nigerians then they there. So, like in fact, Nigerian brains them plenty for US and most of these countries. So, not be say we not get the brains, but now because of the welfare now waiting make they need to be available.
Exactly.
All right. So before I enter inside there, all right. So before I enter inside the Chibika Mechi matter, but make I ask you very quickly for waiting happen for inside Edo State. Now, this recent outburst by the state governor, Monday Pobulu, restricting Peter Obi from entering the state if he no take permission for a hand. The thing don't raise, you know, say the thing don't raise, it don't raise reaction tire. I don't even feel talk about them again. The thing don't raise reaction because people don't dey talk about them. The Labour Party don't talk about them. Civil society organizations don't talk about them. Everybody, in fact, as I talk to you now, the Labour Party for inside the state, that is Edo State, don't dismiss claims by the governor of the states when it wait for waiting a talk. In fact, they also talk say how the APC chairman go open my talk say Edo people hate P2B where. Say even him, he gets severe hatred for P2B and say they important. Make P2B tell them when he comes so that some of them will hate them go come out. Not be too much strong word. People don't they even blame the PDP as a party and the presidency way be say Okpobolo the support will make that statement because now people talk say why it be say the APC rather why it be say APC never see the need to condemn within that chairman talk because he talk am twice. Once for a state conference, press conference, the other time for inside TVC when they come for interview, and he no miss word. He talk and say him be extremist, if he they hate, him they overhate, and all that. Is that not something that the government should have condemned and the security agencies should also call his attention to and say, no, you don't use words like that? Is that not inciting hate to other people? That's my question where people they talk. And why he be say the APC they quiet about them? So people call them, you see, everything will happen and they go one blame on President Bola Tinubu. And if you just be say people wait there around and just they don't necessarily overzealous. If you be saying hand no day inside. Because this matter now, as Tinubu quiet, by or no quiet, everybody quiet. They see him like say, oh, now Tinubu they encourage governors to threaten dissenting voices and opposition. Make I take your reaction.
The truth be say that statement did too strong, and I condemn. I join my voices to people who condemn that statement. That statement did too strong, and I no go lie for you now. It dey be like saying a preamble as regards wetin go happen as we dey near election. Now big preambles. Now, waiting I observe, you say our governors now, most of them are psychophants. Like I make them they surround themselves with psychophants. So they don't use data understudy every of the areas where we say Peter Obi gets plenty votes in the South.
So the obedient movement, if you look at where if you start from the south, from Edo State, there, sef. So if you say,
So logically, they don't need now. They call now psychological warfare. That's psychological warfare. Yeah. So the first person we do now, Reverend Father Aliyah for being.
yes.
No, see, Peter gets plenty votes for North Central.
Yes, well.
Next.
And people even carry rumor carry and say now he actually win Benue State if not be small thing. That's what people carry.
So he got serious. So the point is say the thing will still plenty more. I no go lie for you. I no go lie because most of them will be saying they just win election. You know, they want to try prove psychophancy to the presidency. Say, now my predecessor allow that kind of thing happen during your own time. For my own tenure, I guarantee you say this kind of thing don't go happen. I don't know maybe they understand what I'm saying. So now psychophancy party and now psychological warfare. The problem when I can't get to see, I don't expect make I put them now. I expect say make Labour Party create official statement to demand make the government make it withdraw that statement. But sadly, even the Labour Party is still in disarray at the moment. Because
but the Labour Party don't create statement, at least the faction of Nenadi Usman. And it is very unfortunate, say the faction of Aburi no fit create that kind of statement. Because whether or not on get inter-party rivalry or whatever it is, you know me say you go see something. Yes, you know me say you go see something way bad like that, may you shut up, may you no talk.
Exactly, especially because that your candidate they are affected. Now suppose close up ranks, take address them. So, but if they don't penetrate in between the ranks, people like Valentine said don't promote, many Keneto Kongo said promote, you know, they don't really deflate in ranks. So we say they just try. And none of these things is intentional. That's psychological warfare, making the panic, making the feel.
So you feel say all these things what they do now to threaten Obi, making the panic.
Psychologically. It does not mean physical harm, not feel but a psychological, so that he could now.
Oh dear. Hello, Mr. Femi, you did there? Oh dear. Okay.
Accept to pull out from the race. Or maybe you are going to accept to be deputy or vice president because he threats too much. So me, I expect, say, you understand, making the show, we continue to show that coverage where everybody do our for. But make you don't enter into business in France, really do them. But make him don't treat them as something really important.
No, he never respond though. He never even talk about the matter at all. He never talk. He never answer.
That's how to react.
That one a PR 101. All right, no problem.
Exactly.
No problem. I get a few questions here. Now, somebody asked this question about the last conversation we just get to say, why then is the president planning to send our medical personnel to St. Lucia when we are in need of them? St. Lucia's doctor to patient ratio is 1 doctor to 1,500. Nigeria is 1 doctor to 900 patients. So why are we sending doctors to St. Lucia? Question where you ask. And then somebody else can also reply, say, somebody else can also talk, say, based on the comment about health workers, say the money not be just about the amount of their salary, saying about the value of that amount of the salary and the regulatory processes. Say all humans are prone to cut corners. So now waiting make people they go where they go get more value for waiting they earn. So you agree with both of them?
I agree. Yeah, I agree. Now let me talk about the St. Lucia
issue.
Deal.
Yes.
You know, the truth be say, waiting government not be only St. Lucia. It's just that they're not the two advertised. I've been doing the educational sector, and I understand how government they create legal route for professionals
to use Jackpot.
Nigerian professionals to partner with all yes. We say they will feed it. You know, say most of them now black tax and they take remit money to Nigeria. Black tax in the sense say like you understand what I talk. So they want legal route of they don't first introduce bonds. We say strictly for people with Japan.
Yes, now and that bonds make money that time.
Exactly. So they are trying to now find paths to make that Japa legal and official. So they will really get percentage from those governments directly instead of through black tax.
So now we see me President Tinubu promise and Lucia this one. Then how about the no vex? But how about the free the scholarship when can offer them still for education? That one's still not the same thing because it offers St. Lucia students and let them come say go give them scholarship for Nigerian universities. And people are wondering, excuse me, how many Nigerian students when you don't give free scholarship based on the number of students and we will get we need them for Nigeria? Why you go extend such fellowship to a country where be say their standard of living better pass our own? Why? That's not wasting people they ask.
I agree. Even though I know the government's
spokesperson.
I know the government's spokesman. But the reason why I say I understand the education, because I don't talk about
in the education sector.
I did education line. I did the education line. Now, there are many policies that are good on paper. We say implementation and in Nigeria they get problem. Policies on paper, we say you think say but by the time we implement them, we say our good day. So left to me, you know, they just that kind of prestige with Nigerians they get say we go do MBA for abroad. Make other countries too they get that kind because in all fairness, if you look at rankings, Nigeria I'm trying to remember the name of this organization that does educational ranking. There are plenty Nigerian universities that are doing well on the top hundreds in Africa. But the truth is, our students still they go abroad. We need to get plenty. You go see plenty people from the north. Then they go Egypt.
Yes. They go. Yes. You don't forget that they full Cyprus that year. Cyprus said.
Yes, now south they go UK, they go Cyprus. But if you see them northern, most of them then they go Egypt, they go Senegal. So the government they try find people who say, okay, some of these people to make them come study. But the truth is say that the scholarship part they spoil the routes because it's supposed to be foreign exchange for us. Maybe we earn foreign exchange when people from abroad come to study in our own country.
Okay.
But giving them scholarship is now where I disagree.
All right. So I beg no vex here. People don't call our phone lines. They won't ask plenty questions. Unfortunately, because of saying join the studio direct, it will hard for you to even respond to their questions because if you hear them well. But before I release you, I just ask you a few questions. Now, the former chairman of Inter Advisory Party Council, IPAC, he been don't talk say Peter Obi not say if the ADC actually serious to win Bola Tinubu, say they must feel the candidate from the south. Just like Datti Baba-Ahmed don't talk, say he support a candidate from the south because for 2019 most of the top contenders were just northerners. So the northerners should also learn to give Nigerians that the southerners that respect to calm down with the ambition and leave only the south and say him support that one. Now this Oga Ame come dey talk say now only Peter Obi na be the formidable person who go fit if they bring him or give him support. Give him the support for the ADC. Say now be the person who fit defeat President Bola Tinubu. What do you get to talk about him?
Yeah, I personally am in support of Obi trying in 2027. He made a very strong statement in 2023, and it's not enough. It's not enough. You understand? You have to make this 2027 election to consolidate on waiting
he don't do before.
Before in 2023. Otherwise, he could lose that momentum.
Just like Buhari, make him continue.
Exactly. He has to continue. So there are options in the south. Peter Obi is number one for me. Candid opinion. Number two is Goodluck Jonathan. People I know say people go feel vote from the south. Peter Obi number one. good luck Jonathan, because the good luck Jonathan card coming in is because people know say
only one tenor. Nothing go make I no go do only one tenor.
Exactly. But however, one of the downturns of P2B's election in 2023 was not having a strong vice presidential candidate. Even that did not win his polling unit.
But that you don't even talk and say he won't support P2B whether or not in being deputy. Saying no.
Exactly. So I don't use my platform appeal to people like Waziri. If Waziri Adamawa
where they don't dethrone now from a Waziriness, it's not good though.
if you can make Peter Obi, so all of them to support him and let him do 4 years.
But do you believe that P2B will really do 4 years? I'd like to know your candid opinion, if given the opportunity.
In all fairness, what happened during Jonathan's time is the only reason why everybody is panicking. Are you getting me? And it's not enough to paint everybody with the same brush, because they expected that he was just going to only complete the term for Yaradua and then step aside so that the Northerners can.
No, but he did not just complete the term. Okay, yeah, he completed the term, then also did one more term.
Exactly. So they were not expecting him to now go further. If he had just completed the term and in all honesty step aside, it's easier for the Northerners to trust the Southerners. So it's not about
but in that case, even Buhari also been agree saying he go do only 1 10 or 2. That one he even talk publicly, but he came back contesting again. So that means that trust deficit is there everywhere now. Because as a man of integrity, as Tinubu will be man of as Buhari will be man of integrity, what we know to make a public statement, come renege on that word, come for second position. People say go fear, say
The reason when Buhari know different, we say now say now APC is beg at that time because of the 12 billion votes when he gets from the north. So and Baba when be president at the moment, when we say he get ambition, he knows that if Buhari no complete second term, he no go fit come out with his own ambition. So all of them are just calculations there.
Okay, all right.
Back to the Obi question.
Okay.
The problem I have right now is that I am very scared that most of our politicians, even those that actually surround Obi, are actually not doing it because they believe in his person. They are doing it for their selfish aim. I'll give you an instance. The likes of El Rufai are looking at 2031. The likes of El Rufai, they are looking at so everything they want to do. So even if
oh dear. Hello.
Yeah, I don't know if you are still hearing me.
Yeah, I can hear you now. Just go ahead. Yes, go ahead. Because I already have people on the line waiting.
Okay. So, yeah, sorry about that. So let me just round up my thoughts. Now, I just believe that naturally all Nigerian politicians are very, very, very selfish. Look at the South. South governors are moving en masse into APC because they don't believe, say, when in 2031, if they support this president, they will bring VP slots. APC will give South VP slots.
Yes.
So if they deliver, for them, so you wash my back, I
scratch your back.
Exactly. So I'm appealing to
but you never answer my question. That my question not supposed hard like that, so you use plenty sentences and examples. I just ask, say you believe based on what you see for P2B body, you believe saying they're likely to agree to really do 1 term if you get the opportunity. I seen talk about saying go do 1 term.
Let me not lie to you. Now in people that them will swear for them. Southeast can't get opportunity.
Oga, you as a person, you will be as an analyst, so you don't analyze things. And you don't know politicians based on what you analyze them. Do you see P2B as somebody who would obey that agreement and do 1 term?
He has all the tendencies to wanting to stick to his 4 years if he promises. But the fear I have is that there are always cabals wey dey bigger
We
pass
go push
president.
am.
Yes.
All
Wey
right.
dey bigger pass. See, president and figure to forget. There are cabals wey dey stronger.
All right. Oh, make I listen to this caller sharply before you go. I beg. Make I hear whether you want to ask question. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Good evening, Titus.
Sir, this is T.Y. Danjuma. T.Y. Danjuma, I'm fine. Just go ahead. I still have more gist to give you guys. Go ahead.
Even when I hide my this thing, you see the
Oh, stop it. It's not be your voice with that. Did you clone your voice? Go ahead.
I tried to, but greeting to the guests there.
Mr. Femi, they hear you.
Thank you. Well done. Yes, I think you have spoken well, but small but today inside.
Why?
Let me start from St. Lucia. You know, you were talking about the likely gain that may come to Nigeria by the president's decision to send our doctors there. You know, we have seen the statistics which is being displayed there that we need those medical personnel here in Nigeria because St. Lucia is doing better than us in that field. But you are saying that they are going to bring foreign currency to Nigeria. That's not true because Nigeria is the one paying. So they are not bringing any foreign currency. Nigeria is paying, not St. Lucia. That's one. The second thing is that even though the payment, the remuneration is going to be more than what they would have earned in Nigeria if they were to stay there, it is far below what is paid to St. Lucian medical personnel. So
they are not even paying them. So they not go pay them as much as they go pay.
It's not that far. Yes.
Then why carry them from here go there if they not go pay them reach it if they pay people for there?
That is the question. So
now our people go to suffer.
Yes, we need them here. Pay them that money where you won't pay them for St. Lucia for here. It's better than going to send them to St. Lucia. Otherwise, what are we getting from St. Lucia? It's supposed to be you scratch my back, I scratch your back. We're not getting anything from St. Lucia.
Okay.
You know, so they are not desperately in need of medical personnel.
All right.
So I don't understand that.
So to your next.
Talked about the scholarship.
Okay.
We talked about the scholarship thing, which is good, but you know, you have addressed it. We need scholarships here, not scholarship to people where they there. You know, so that again, I question that because it be like say they want fritter money away because as this government is used to. They have been very, very profligate, and there's no way that we're going to be able to check and know how much way they don't dispense. Even from the one they say they give student loan for here and all that. You know, there's no the data. We can't the statistics. It's not available of who has gotten it, which university, who are the beneficiaries. But let me leave that one apart. Then I go quickly to Wike and his APC gang. You see, when I look at Wike, it's just for me. Different fingers of a leprous hand. That is what he is. It's just birds of the same plumage, you know, congregating together by supporting this Opebolo nonsense. Because if you look at the whole thing, your Opebolo promise when in the campaign, he say, and I quote him, we are going to provide you with insecurity. That is what he promised.
That was a slip now. That one a mistake now.
Now you sabi, I don't know whether you don't become clairvoyant where they feel they read somebody more. But that is what he said. He didn't correct it. Oshomole there by his side to tell and say no, this is what because Oshomole was prompting, but that's what he said. And so what we are seeing now in the Edo state, which they put for Obi head, now exactly what he in campaign promise when he make. Okay, if you look at even the Oshomole where they by his side, you know, we know that he's an old horse. That is his game, because we know that recently physically, you know, blocked access to passengers of an airline who were trying to board. That's someone who is a former governor. You know, not say he go grow up. I don't know whether or not because he did closer to the ground. You know, now they make and they by stature, now they make and they do that kind of nonsense. That's Agboro. That's Agboroism.
All right.
And when you now join a land grabber and a thug, somebody whose profile is very good in brigandage, that is Wike. You can see, that combination. And for me, it be like saying APC policy be that, because if you look at the suspended Reverend Father, who is the governor of Benue State, Alea, you look at what the Kaduna people have said. You look at even what Yaya Bello did to Natasha. The present governor. What he did to say Natasha should not be granted access to the state, to her own state, to her own constituency. You see that is like a policy of APC to the intimidate, to the harass, to the harangue people, which is against the constitution.
All right, thank you, Siwa Danjuma, so that we can talk to others. Thank you. So what is your direct question now, if you want me to get response to this?
My question, if you look at all these things, look at all those attack dogs where they near president, it appears that there is a policy ingrained in APC politics, to do all these things what would they see. That is for me, that is for me a signal for anarchy and danger, because if it's not halted, this country. So I don't know how you react to it, but let me close by this permutation where you talk about Obi. If you look at the 2023 voting, result as announced by INEC, you go see, or even if you go to Buhari era, we were told that he had 12 million votes or so. Now, but if you look at the 2023 election by APC, between where Tinubu polled now 5.5 million, so you see that the votes when he get, they halved. And now when Buhari don't die, I feel that vote, is probably going to go even further down. So that's my calculation. So if you look at what is standing before the present government, the APC government, I don't think that they're going to have, and I think they realize that they're going to have any good showing in the north. I can, and particularly the middle belt. So they are only hope now from south, and that south is going to be contested. So I don't think that there is any way if ADC put their hands together, or even if Obi go in own way, if he's able to put his house in order, that this APC government come out. I don't. That's my view, but I want to hear your reaction.
All right, thank you so much. The phone lines are buzzing nonstop. Hello, good evening, and welcome.
Hello.
Yes, welcome. What's your name, sir? Where are you calling from?
My name is Innocent, and I'm calling from the UK.
You're welcome, Miss Innocent. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you once again, and I just wanted to make a few comments about this issue of President's scholarship to St. Lucia.
It's not like that is even part of our conversation. No. Now just talk, bring that talk over. Just go ahead.
Okay, because you emphasize on it when that.
No. We just mentioned it while we were analyzing the conversation. But just go ahead, please.
Okay. Anyway, I just want to differ because everybody seems to be saying the same thing, but sometimes, even though because of APCs are difficult to see anything they are doing as genuine. But the fact is that I spent a lot of time in China, which I've told you before, and I also went to school there. There's a way, this scholarship of 18, I remember around 2008, when China started giving scholarship to Africa and some other countries. And if you go to a school, you have let's say 100 people, or let's 50 people are getting scholarship. But you have 1,000 people from the same area who are paying for themselves. When you do the calculation, you see that the government is spending 10% of what they are making. But what you hear is that scholarship. But those scholarships can attract people that are not on that scholarship into the system. And again, schools, most places, schools are rated based on the number of foreigners who are schooling in that school and the number of foreigners that are teaching them. So it's not all that bad if the intention was on that area anyway. But I just wanted to make it that it's not the scholarship would be a very bad thing, even economically, if you look at it, if you have an idea of what I'm talking about. So that being said, the issue of threats to P2P is another thing that I would have, I wanted to say a few things about it. I believe that
that people, just like you have already said, that the Aguri faction of Labour Party kept mute, which is quite unfortunate. Because I am happy that all Nigerians, especially those of you in the media, are speaking about it. But this thing is taking as a pattern now. It has happened in Benue, it has happened here. If nothing happened, it's a bully that is bullying people like your guests say that it's psychological warfare. And that is not only directed at P2B as a person, but also to obedience. And that's why I'm speaking about it, that people shouldn't actually listen or mind what they're saying. It's a threat, and it's just something to weigh people's mind down. So these are the few things I just wanted to say about it.
Right, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, all right. I would have to wait for my guests to quickly react to that, but we will also get to take on a thought and reactions about other issues. We still have quite an area of conversations to cover before we open phone lines proper. I just needed to release the guests, considering that it's a very uncomfortable conversation we're having because in a phone we carry the conversation. So it no did that easy to continue this conversation like that. Network don't be disconnected, and the wait making rejoin us so that we will fit get to hear in thoughts and wrap that up. Okay, so that being said, let me quickly play you that video of what the IPAC chairman said. I think I did a video on it and I posted it earlier, but please take a listen to what he had to say.
First and foremost, for the Inter-Party Advisory Council, there's a new chairman. I'm former chairman. But for the coalition, I actually attended several meetings of the current coalition and was part of several deliberations. For the opportunities that lies for the coalition and their plan to remove the current administration that is not underperforming seriously, I think there are a lot of chances. But those chances should be predicated on certain factors and drawn within certain parameters, because you cannot, in this day and time, when election and political dynamics have changed from where people need to stuff ballot box, run away with it and grab it, you need candidates that have momentum, that have public appeal, that have, that have organic depth of support, that to be able to go into the ballot so that you have the, or go onto the ballot so that you have the opportunity to remove the current government. And you know that if you, the kind of information that was put here to say that it must be not. What defeated Jonathan in 2015 wasn't just about the fact that the North felt that it was their turn from 2011-12 to build up to 2015, and they felt that it was their turn and that they must try to be part of it. And that would not even see happen without the implosion in the PDP, where you have people from River State, you have people from Imo, people from Kwara like Saraki and Co, who now eventually left the PDP. So the only way to defeat this current government is to have a candidate that will have the capacity to do so. And you can't come and put innuendos and rhetoric and say, oh, it must be the North. Pursuing generalization statement on general terms without specifically stating what candidate you think should be that. For me, I think that candidate should be Peter Obi. Candidate that have moved that goes around from state to state, that move from Jigawa to from Abuja to Kafasha to Kaduna, even to Olamaboro in Kogi State, and I've been to several technical institution, nursing school. We can't have people who are not showing compassion, who are not showing that they have the capacity to be able to know the terrain of this country. Because the problem we have put people in government who have not been able to even know what is the route that link between Ogugu to Enugu. What is that road? People don't travel, they travel on shop. But I have seen a candidate. I will not come to do a statement on that I will not mention name of those I think that can win this thing. And if you look at the last election, there was no political entrenchment. There was no political structure. People say, oh, there are 3 people tweeting in one room. There are no governors, there are no senators. But that election, Obi has proven beyond reasonable doubt that he has the public, the people have interest in him, because it's about the messaging, it's about the acceptance, because you can be popular and then you go to the ballot and there's no result. But people accept you, that's why your popularity translates into vote. So you look at the Southern election that was conducted, despite the fact that APC was in control of the structure in the entire south of our country. If PDP was in control of, within the South, PDP was in control of Delta. In that Delta, they had a vice vice presidential candidate for the PDP, and Atiku won the vote, Peter Obi won the vote there over 80%. You have the Southern election statistics, where Peter Obi had 44.5%, Atiku had 19.4%, Tinubu had 35.5%, and Kwakwaso had 0.48%. You know, where he defeated every candidate that participated in the South. And when you come to the North, he had a substantial share. You have to take away the rigging, because the people say, oh, he didn't win the election. People are claiming he won the election. We need to go to the IRF and see that there are a lot of irregularities, a lot of forged results that were posted there. And if you look at the BBC report, expose done on Rivers State, including Premium Times, you will find out that Peter Obi defeated every other candidate in Rivers State. These are data that are verifiable, that you can reach out to. We can't just sit down and then come to a station and then try to put up candidates that are not going out there to sell themselves, to go around to connect with Nigerians, to show compassion to people who are going through crisis, like what happened in Makwa, and then we go and elect candidate again that will now start to draw Nigeria back.
All right, so say what to make us make a play this video again. A lot of people don't they talk say, oh, P2B not get compassion, get P2B they talk say this present administration lack compassion, they lack compassion, and they need to show empathy and compassion to people when things happen to people. But other people don't they talk say even those who they show compassion, how far? Meanwhile, some people also don't they criticize P2B say even the one when they show say now watch say he does a drum because of say he does a drum. However, this man when they say they commend that decision, they talk say no, what they do not the right one. But Michael enter inside Rivers State. Because he happened today for Rivers State as the former governor of the state, Rotimi Amechi, enter inside the state today to officially join the ADC. And not be small gbasgbos happened there. Before I tell you the things I want to talk, because he talked plenty things, he can't reveal the real way this election they happen for inside Rivers State. Kai. Incidentally or coincidentally, not being the first person we don't talk this thing about writing or in fact exposing the things that when they happen for Rivers State. Right. Okay. But he talk more today. This time around, he talk, say that era don't end. Say they not do them again. They not go try them again at all. I go play the video when you talk and make you carry your eye, watch him. I be your own ear, hear him as he talk. Today he talk he say Nigerians, he say in one Nigerians against voting for President Bola Tinubu for 2027. So I'm not try him. I mention one say Nigerians go die finish and say they go bury them if Tinubu win the second term in 2027. So because if in the fish show on a paper right now, we'll be saying a first term, and he say want to vote for the second time. Imagine when he no care again, when he be saying no want to vote again, what in he go do on a go swaffer, on a go here way. Now the former governor spoke while addressing members of the African Democratic Congress ADC coalition in Rivers State. He also lamented the Rivers State that Rivers State is known for writing election results. Now, I don't interview former governorship candidate for inside Rivers State, Oga Tony Princewell, and in fact, they tell me say for Rivers, they say it is some places where we say ballot papers and all that, election materials need to reach. Saying are right in the right results. And of course, Tony Okocha, the APC chairman or factional APC chairman for Rivers State, don't talk and publicly saying are right in the right result for inside Rivers State. And now the governor is saying that again. Now, excuse me, is that him subtly also admitting that the results that will make him win election, even him himself, saying are right and right time? That na question where BC people they talk about the ask. But before we go to where you talk and make you watch and where you talk, I'm going to watch the party, what happened as he be say in the in storm the states today.
You for coming. Yes, sir. I'm happy you came. Yes, sir. And I'm happy that we are busy.
Exactly.
We go back to Port Harcourt very closely. This is just to say to you, there is a new party in town. President Tinubu. I am tired of President Tinubu. Hello. If you're not tired of President Tinubu, I am tired of
Okay, yeah, what's in it? Talk say if you're not tired of President Tinubu, I am tired of it. Wike. What are you looking for?
If you're not hungry, no man. If the rich men are spending 4 million a month for fuel, I mean for electricity, only God knows how you are surviving. And the president said he doesn't care. He said he's not here to make you happy. ADC is here to make you what? Rebase State is notorious for writing results. When they write results, they claim they have won. That was in the past. With you if you will not match with those result matchers to announce results. You hear me? You hear me? God will bless all of us. Let's go to town. Now the man for the movement.
I saw them in the process. They happy they go. All right, so you see that procession, and people will come out because we're going to this kind of inside Rebase. See them or inside Rebase, how all of them will come out. Process and people solidarity to Abuja for waiting. The things they want to talk now. ADC is relatively a very unknown party for inside River State, and it is very shocking to see people come out in their numbers like this to embrace ADC for River State. Now, when they reach the place where people say they hold press conference, but make you hear what they say, Chibika mentioned.
You know, we're headed to town. When we were told that there were elders here, we said we must stop by and greet the elders. In fact, when we came here, they said the elders were supposed to be downstairs. But when we were told about how old they were, we decided that we should show respect by coming upstairs. We are different parts of ADC. ADC is an adopted party by the coalition. The coalition will run an election in ADC. We are told by the coalition that there are promises of elected officers in due course. When the national party will decide when that will take place. Most importantly is have your eyes on 2027. To have your eyes on 2027, please go home and start registration. Working with the executive, we will form a committee, local government by local government, that will go from ward to ward to ascertain the number of people we have. If you allow them leave you out, our state is notorious for writing results. We must stop them from writing results, right? They make noise after writing results. We will stop them from writing results. Please go home now and start organizing, because these are people that will come and vote. Let me tell you one bad thing that you should not do. When you say they have already written the results, you discourage voters from coming out. We will confront them on the issue of writing results. So ask voters to come out and vote. They should come out and vote for change. They should come out and vote for the removal of the current government. If not, you will die of hunger. Currently, Nigerians are complaining in President Tinubu's first tenure. Imagine what is. Then you'll be dead and buried. People are dying every day, not of sickness, but of starvation. If you're not ready to confront them, I'm looking for those who work with me to confront them. You agree?
All right, so you don't hear him as if he said it. Oh yeah, make phone lines open. I begin put smart for talk. Hello, good evening and welcome. Say, I'm fine. Welcome, sir.
You know, you like us in the way. The way they happy is when you see your brother just come do triumphant entry to.
If I happy when I see Wike now, when I go tell me Saturday happy for Wike. I don't also smile for this one. What's I go do to please her for this place?
No, I don't say you never tell anybody. I just say mention your cousin. I don't trace am.
How Ikwere man use because into do you know River State at all?
Don't worry. When I will publish your evidence for your channel.
How Amechi you take from being an Ikwere man come become an Ndoki person? Amechi wife, na Anambra woman. She not from my village. Na Ndoki me I from. You dey see your life. Go ahead.
No policy they make me laugh. Notice they about the laugh.
Okay.
Make I start from the first thing talk about this the D flat governor for this thing. Just like I like what she like I always talk. It's the fruit, the tree that has more fruit than the always grows.
Yeah, the stone.
Tinubu right from 2023 or Tinubu don't know see the only problem where he gets like Peter Obi. That is why Tinubu does not sleep at night. The only thing he thinks about is Peter Obi. How do I get this guy off? How do I get this guy off? And just like your guest said, you see that they are targeting the states that Peter Obi did very well. You understand? Just the watch now. In the coming weeks, you will start to hear Wahala Peter Obi for Lagos. They also start for Lagos. You understand? Because all the obedience within Lagos just quiet. They wait. All of them are all quiet. It's not like they know what they are doing. They're strategizing and waiting for the time that the thing will be right. And again, just like again, last thing I'll say is that ADC should get it right. Just bring Peter Obi out and leave the obedience to close the business for them. Just let him be your flag bearer, and the obedience will do the anything. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Good night. All right. Nigerians, phone lines don't they open. Make I begin here from and I think about all this conversation we'll bring come off for corner for now. Yeah. So when I know what to do, just follow the link within inside the comment section, and then that link will bring you straight into the studio. Make you follow me inside the studio to put mouth for waiting what they talk about. Or you call the WhatsApp line 0817 029 4077. 0817-029-4077. Plenty other to read away, so will not touch. But I just feel say, no need, Jare. 2027 PDP founders or founding fathers don't determine, say this time around, get us a B, say make presidency go to the south. And say that waiting may be saying Dr. Catch been talking at the last time saying that because of this one, and waiting make people they talk say waiting make Atiku Abubakar leave the party because people like saying don't know say the body language will say they will zone the party ticket go south. Now waiting make himself no say nothing for and I make him go. Hello, good evening and welcome.
Pepe.
Sir, super.
Alpha.
Now super B. Superlicious super. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Pepe, how you see Atiku and Obi together?
To do waiting.
Vice and deputy. The president and the deputy.
You know, so I be president. I said president. You know, so I be president. I don't suppose get opinion. But that one, if I did terrestrial radio, but as I did here right now, I get opinion, and I don't think say me could be deputize anybody again. I think say
you see, because my issue is that unless Atiku say making support to be. That is where I would get that full confidence.
So the point we say whether Atiku support Obi or not, and I feel saying a thing of understanding because I feel say it dey unfair and very disrespectful for Atiku to use things say Ingo contest for 2019 when they be saying that only northern tickets them been get. Ingo contest for 2023. They can't contest for 2027. Himself, if he be person we really mean well for Nigeria, we get conscience.
The way those people reason Pepe, they know they send anybody. But let me tell you something. You know, sir, as Bubu, Oga Bubu no day again now. Even that Oga Bubu no day now is affecting Baba in the house.
Abubu been shielded before.
Yeah.
He's
affecting Baba in the house. The Bubu when not there available is affecting Baba in the house because initially they were thinking Bubu go to make help them chook mouth to get some votes in the north.
But my dear sister, nobody in the north is ready to vote for Baba. I know somebody who is doing temporarily working in the UK here. He's doing his PhD. He's one of the top governmental officials, but I won't say where he's working or his name. But he's doing his PhD here, but doing part-time, 20 hours part-time in where I work. He said, I thought I said, you guys, that's how you guys will make money. At the end of the day, 5,000, 10,000, I go shut up. He said, my brother, he understands, say that is how it used to be before. But you see this one, he said this one, my brother, said the eye dog, they don't agree. Something is cooking. And you see that fire. People don't underrate him. Even the vice president
underrate him at your own peril.
Oh, at his own, yeah. He can do it. There are something is cooking that they are cooking something. They are cooking something. That's why I said, look, I want to be to succeed. But if worse comes to worse, say, well, CRCB, my dear sister, I will advise to be as a junior brother. Say, offer him advice, making whole affairs.
Now me, I go advise him to rather rest instead of to take him. No,
I want him to be at the top. I want him to be at the top.
See, my dear brother, if I am speaking as just a Nigerian that I am, I'll say that if he actually means to do well in Nigeria, based on the way Nigerian politics they are, based on what we don't see how cabals they control government, Obi will be rubbished and reduced to nothing if he becomes a vice.
Do you know, say Obi and Atiku ticket can be like Buhari and Idiagbo?
Not before this democracy.
It can be similar.
I am telling you, God, forget about that one. No, be that one now for that time. Not before this present democracy.
Because you know why? I say it happen because we know say Atiku don't dagba. Everybody don't old. If he doing the running around. So Obi will use his strength to be doing the movement, making things happen. That is just what I'm saying.
And I am telling you that is not it. Did Oshibajo make things happen?
They give a chance.
So what makes you think that even if Atiku wants to give him chance, that the powers that be will let Atiku? That is the problem. You don't understand, and that is you're advising that Obi dies politically. For me, I feel For me, For me, I feel say not be by force to rule Nigeria. So it's not by force. Just like some people will say. People actually, Nigeria actually needs Obi more than he needs Nigeria.
Absolutely.
So if me, I am somebody who has integrity to the teeth. So if I don't see him say I won't serve, and that service is an inconvenience for me for all I care. If I want serve and you know what make I serve, I go rather collect bench, go sit down for bench instead of me to say I must take deputy.
I think you can shock everybody. I think you will shock everybody. It may shock everybody not to run. I'm serious. You might decide to shock everybody because all the impression now is that he's running. But at the end of the day, it might shock everybody not to run.
Whether he eventually runs or not, you cannot say you want to correct the rot and you show some rotten attitude. It doesn't work. What's in be the good thing? You know, go fit talk.
I like your spirit.
You know, go fit talk. Say you they come to better our life, but you will see you say you now bad person you be. How Nigerians won't use believe you now? If they will believe you at their own death. Do you understand me? So I think we should not even have this conversation, Seth. It's I don't know, but then it's up to all of them.
It's a shame that they can't even build one hospital that they can look after themselves.
It's very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate.
In the UK here, there is no hospital that you cannot find in Nigeria. My wife works in a hospital. She works in a hospital, in the NHS, in their government hospital, NHS. She's a Nigerian. There is one time I was having an issue, I was having pain in my arm. So when I went to see my GP, because everybody get their own GP, we call it GP, everybody get their own GP.
Yeah.
So when I went to see my GP referred me to therapist. So on the day when they sent me the letter saying they have been booked for so day for my therapy. Do you know when
I went to see my therapist, a Nigerian lady.
Naturally now. What is shocking about
A
that? I'm not
Nigerian
surprised.
lady now attend to me as the therapy that was booked for me on that day.
But that one are normal. Thank you, Super Jerry. Make a talk to others. Thank you so
All right,
much.
so have a good,
You
have a
too.
good day and
You too.
sleep well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, good evening and welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, welcome. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. This is Daniel. Daniel, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Daniel, you're welcome. Go ahead, Daniel.
Thank you. Our last caller was talking about the outbound time and this person, Buhari. If Obi should deputize Atiku, God forbid, because me, I will never vote Atiku, and the whole of the Middle Belt will not do that. Since we have agreed within the Middle Belt, we are giving him 100% of our vote. Not even one person will even vote any other idiot. God should forgive me, they are not idiots. But the whole thing is this. Atiku is a very stubborn man, except you have not been close to him.
Everybody's stubborn.
He's not somebody that just listens to somebody, especially when you want to show that this person is better than him. Even during Obasanjo's regime, he was a very tough man in that.
Yes, he was. Now waiting make cause him and Obasanjo face off. Now we make Obasanjo.
Yes.
In fact, it be like say the market in Obasanjo the market and follow the warrior himself for a political
And
career.
he has his own opinion that when he's so opinionated about something, it's difficult anybody. And before you know, once he swear, that's the end of the day. Once he swear, just go.
Swear how?
Once he say Allah, he's not going to allow this to happen. Just okay, the best thing. Church should just close. Everybody should just go and do whatsoever they can do. So he's not somebody that Obi can deputize, and people expect Obi should be able to pass policy or take decisions, some kind of decision. And you know the antecedent of person like Obi is somebody that sometimes is quiet.
If I be P2B wife, if I be P2B wife, again I say it, I had said it before and I'll say it again. I'd rather tell him, sweetheart, sit down for house, rest. Forget about politics. Live the best of your life. See, P2B's family will be okay. Even his extended family itself will be okay. His children will be fine. So I don't know why would they worry ourselves up and down. So I don't care. If I maybe I'm not go care, that's what I'm trying to say. So make when they do and like say, and that is what other politicians should also learn. Make when they do and like say to serve Nigerians not by force. It's not by force. If people say they don't want you, sit down for one corner to the rest.
It's not by force, but every patriotic human being is supposed to be ready to die for Nigeria for waiting they go on now. I'm not talking about myself. Like me, I died since 2013. I know they care about myself. Right from that 2013 when I make that decision, I know say okay, I don't die. But what will I do for my father and my mother? Then the next one, Middle Belt. Because I know go joke with there before Nigeria. But anything good that I'm seeing that is supposed to be for the Middle Belt, or is going to be for the betterment of the entire Nigeria, especially if they far not to accept. Because if this country for just be maybe Yoruba, Hausa, and so part of the Middle Belt, this country for be one of the wonders of the world. I will not lie to you. But I really pray that one day the Yorubas and the Igbos and the Edo and everybody within the South, whether Ikwere or anything, they need to come together and just say, we are Nigerians, or we are whatever name where they won't call themselves. I bet you that's the day the minority tribes within the North, where now almost 75% of the North, will also get a voice. But the inability of the North, the South to unite, everybody, they look for where they say go stab each other, run to the king for the North. God forbid, who make the North king over Nigeria? The mentality when some people talk from South, they annoy me. They don't know how well when we say that they okay. They don't know they say okay the power of even this country they for the South. Because majority of the things, the real existence, the knowledge and everything potential, the reason why the world they talk about Nigeria and the South. So what's wrong with the South where we say any small thing, even the political might, they know if you just say and say okay. within the north, a lot of minority tribes are crying, but they know fit their voice, but they need people to know. Okay,
so who tied their mouth so they need to talk? Make I ask you one question. Do you know that if all the so-called minority tribes for inside North come together, then pass the people want to say be the leaders of the cabal and those majority tribes? Do you know they are more than if they come together? Who stopped them from coming together?
What did they stop them from coming together? Number one, make I tell you, Islam. Number one, the one major.
Islam now waiting happen because all of them are Muslims. So
no, not all of them. The north, within the north itself, where you say the far north now about, make I say like almost about 75% Muslims, the rest Christians. If you go Chibok girls, majority of them are Christians. If you check the Margi, a lot of them are Christians. But before you get job for Medogri, for instance now, it is difficult if you be Christian, or except you dey ready to lie down. And many people no get choice than to convert in order to get job. But they will tell their children, say, I beg, they follow on a mother. Now, make I tell you something where you don't know.
So,
the middle belt.
So now, then they use religion now, they weaponize people now.
It has been like that for a very long time.
It's very unfortunate. And we have a government. That nonsense should stop now. It is nonsense. I'm sorry if I called it that. This is not disrespecting any religion, including anybody who carry Christianity, weaponize them against any other person. It is rubbish. Very nonsense. How can you do that?
Okay.
I don't even know why wait to they talk, Joe. Because I don't know why we kill ourselves over a religion where we say, they our Bible. Look, God did not create any religion. God no create any religion. And are they sure say maybe the Allah, where we say the Muslims they also call, no create a particular religion? Now we human beings, now we can't create. That is why religion get dates when it be say starts. Who create the religions where would they use to turn ourselves around? They kill ourselves, they hate ourselves. Continue,
Okay.
Jerry, my brother.
I was opportuned to work directly under Shagari's son, grandson, Sani Gosta. When I was under Sani Gosta, he was my boss. Then, when they were killing people, there were bomb blasts even in Abuja. He would tell me, Agwesi, I'll say, sir, that was in 2012. He said, one day you will see, you will die and you will go to hellfire. You see those your push Benue, we are destroying that place now. People cannot do anything. I used to be quiet. Because there are some places in which me and him we used to go within Ilela. We go even sometimes to Niger. You will be shocked. I have to respect myself and keep quiet because I don't know all those places. But I have to follow because that's the job. What am I saying? Within the Middle Belt, a lot of all these minority tribes, even a lot of the Muslims presently, especially within Kaduna, or let me say within the south, especially even Adamawa, down to all these places of the southern part of Bauchi. Like the Bauchi, they refuse. They say for once, they don't want to hear anybody kill their people. They don't want to know whether you be Christian, you be Muslim or anything. Now make all this type of thing no fit happen for Bauchi till thy kingdom come. It no go fit happen because the people within that place they refuse.
How are they managing it? How do they manage and wait plateau and Benin no fit manage them?
One, the Bauchi people, whether Christian and Muslim, they see themselves as what? Brothers. And within the Bauchi people, a lot of shites they there.
Oh,
Sunni
I know.
too they there. So they're not going to allow anyone one dominate the other. Oh yeah, make everybody get peace. Make all of us get peace. So maybe the language for Bauchi.
But is it not that one not be the same language you're supposed to use for the whole of Nigeria? Traditionalist, Christian, Muslim, make all of us there at peace.
It not fit be for the whole of Nigeria. Like even Medugri where they here now. Make a shite person come pass, come do some kind things now. You hear when some persons will talk say this like the hatred where they go alter them. You know say, oh, but this hatred where they get for this person, even past person will be Christian. That's so it is. whole thing when I talk, a lot of these minority people, they won't forget about tribe. They won't forget about everything. Forget, say, people know they know, so okay, the name Peter Obi, they cause serious turnaround, especially for a lot of people who don't travel out of their community, don't go see outside world, see how things dey. The only people wey be say they very easy to brainwash now, these people wey still dey waka for street whenever ever come out from their street. Now it's still somehow easy for them to brainwash. But I bet you, if Peter Obi should stand alone, even for the least political party, where they'll call maybe DIN today, you will be shocked the amount of vote where he will get for the Northwest. And you will be shocked for the amount of vote where he will get for the middle belt so much where we say it will surprise everybody. If they know Rigam. The only reason why we say Peter will be the worker for all this coalition, now to protect the votes. And thank God, the obedience since almost 2 weeks now, I don't know the kind spirit where obedient people can get. They reduce some of the rhetoric for internet. And it they help a lot of things to an extent, which is so good again. But I bet you, Peter Obi will win this next election where they come. Whether Article like it or not, but we believe, say, Article 2 will need to become elder statesman, make peace reign.
All right, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. All right, my people, look, we'll see what else to take a few more calls before we wrap up for the day. Plenty other stories and they will be so supposed to put our eye inside. Did I tell you that 4 more PDP House of Rep members, senators, don't enter inside APC? So right now, APC don't get 70 members out of the 109 senators we BC then get right now. And that one don't give them over majority of the majority. Now they don't get now for inside the house because only just about 39 senators now be you know opposition. The other ones them now the ruling party only and all that. So you don't come make APC don't catch where we're stronger. People come talk say, is this not the condition to the one party system we're talking about? Is this not our way to the one party system we're talking about? And of course the I know what did they call him again? Senator Godswill Akpabio will be the president of the Senate. Was very happy today when the BC they talk about the matter and people they talk say okay. Is that it? Is that how it's going to be? And they also tell you that Sule Lamido they talk say no. Say I'm not going to leave my party for any small party like that. No. I can't do a thing like that. I cannot leave PDP for any other political party. People come they talk say wait. Is it that you don't want to leave PDP or just because you want to play weak case kind of politics? Where be say you dey here, but you dey benefit for here. But he say he must make sure say um um he must make sure say in join any coalition we will come out Tinubu. People come dey talk say exactly what are you talking about? Where you dey? Okay, my people, make a bad break here. Thank you so much. As I follow me sit down for inside the talk tomorrow. Now another day. Thank you to everybody we join hand and body together to make this show go very very successfully. And you know what I always say? Please protect your mental health. No less Nigerian wahala will enjoy you. Because he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day. So make you fight the fight small, make you come out so that another day you will fight the fight. I go see on again tomorrow, God willing. Protect your mental health and do what you can. I love you. Good night and God bless you. Thank you. Bye.